Hi class, we're putting this video together as a tutorial for you on how to format a reader response. So if you have questions, refer to this. And so this is basically just a new document opened in Microsoft Word. And we're going to start by putting your first and last name up in the top left, then your class. And so for this would be English 1006. Then the title of the assignment. For this example, we'll just use reader response number 1. And then our date. And today is the 17th. And then your teacher's name. So for you guys, this is how it should look in the top left. Then what you're going to want to do is go into bold and then center for your title. And then you're going to create your own title for the reader response. What we don't want to see is the name of the article or the name of the book that you're responding to. We want to be creative and come up with a title that's yours, that you designed on your own. So, for example, if we were doing a reader response on our class, a good title would be something like "The Best Class in the World." So there we go. Now we have our title. Then we're going to take another space down, get rid of the bold, put on our italics, and then this is where we're going to put our passage in. When we're picking a passage, we're going to pick a passage from what we've read that stood out to you, and your reader response is going to be connected with that passage. So this is going to be the basis of your reader response. Everything should tie back to this passage. So let's start. I'll just take one real quick from something I'm reading. Okay, so now we have our passage we're going to use, and then we're going to put in the last name of the author and the page number where we found that passage. And so that's, so far, so good. That's where we should be. Up here in the top left, all the information for the class. Then you're going to bold your title and center, and then center in italics your passage. Now we're going to go and get rid of our italics. Justification to the left, and tab over once for our indentation, and start writing our reader response. What I suggest for all of them is just do Times New Roman 12. That's going to be the default for most of your papers in college. Now, if we need to do a single space or double space and different page formats, page and a half or 2 pages, here's a sample one we can look at and what we expect. So this is single spaced down here, and it's a page and a half single spaced. You can see there. So this would be a cutoff to page and a half. Now, if you turned in this, that's not a page and a half. That's a page and 2 sentences. So make sure if we ask for a page and a half single space, this is what it looks like. If we ask for a page and a half double spaced, or let's say 2 pages double spaced, then the first thing you need to do is select all your text and double space. Obviously, this is going to be more because it was that, but this is what 2 pages, what we expect. That's 2 pages. This is not 2 pages. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your reader responses, and make sure that the formatting is correct so that we can actually grade the reader response without having to just turn it back into you and have you fix the formatting. what we want to do is focus on the substance of your reader response. That's the important part to us, but we can't get to that unless we format everything correctly. So that's the basics of the reader response. If you have questions about that, like everything else in this class, feel free to email me at any time. Let me know what your questions are so we can help you out and get you going in the right direction.